Let us see MES 102, that is Instruction in Higher Education. And here the first assignment, that is describe with examples how you will use emerging information and communication technologies to make your classroom teaching effective. So the answer could be probably in this way. Do not copy. It's a kind of, it's genuine answer from my side. So just take an idea and try to write in your own words. So ICT, that is Information Communication Technology, can enhance the quality of education in several ways, like by increasing learner motivation and engagement, by facilitating the acquisition of basic skills, and by enhancing teachers' training also. ICT is an information tool which, when used appropriately, can promote the shift to a learner-centered environment. So, no doubt that ICT has the potential for increasing access to and improving the relevance and quality of education. It is a powerful tool for extending educational opportunities, both formal and non-formal, even to the undeserved constituencies, scattered and rural populations, groups traditionally excluded from education due to cultural and social reasons, such as ethnic minorities, girls and women, persons with disabilities, and the elderly, as well as all others who, for reasons of cost or time constraints, don't enroll. ICTs such as videos, television, and multimedia computer software that combine text, sound, and colorful moving images can be used to provide challenging and authentic content that will engage the student in the learning process. Networked computers with internet connectivity can increase learner motivation, as it combines the media richness and interactivity of other ICTs, that is Information Communication Technologies. The transmission of basic skills and concepts are foundation of higher order thinking skills, and creativity can be facilitated by ICTs through drill and practice. ICTs has also been used to improve access to and the quality of teacher training. ICT enhanced learning mobilizes tools for examination, calculation, and analysis of information, thus providing a platform for student inquiry, analysis, and construction of new information. ICT supported teaching encourages interaction and cooperation among students, teachers, and experts regardless of where they are. This 102, the second assignment is compare grading system with marking system. Which of the two systems you would recommend for higher education system and why? So the answer could be probably in this way. When it comes to grading, each grade is indicative of the percentage bracket under which the student's result falls. With marks, a student knows exactly where he or she falls. Although grading is a little vague, still it reduces the pressure a child undergoes when dealing with results. The marking system encompasses all the technologies, both hardware and software, used for marking. These include, among other things, marking devices such as label printers or label dispensers. The grading system is better than the marking system. Securing good grades makes children feel better and it motivates them. A healthy mind is necessary for a healthy competition. Grading system initially helped students in scoring well, but when marking system began, it was considered the best. But unfortunately, it led to stress among students for every mark they scored. Therefore, the grading system appeared as a better option than the marking system. Securing good grades makes children feel better and it motivates them. The grading system is in more use nowadays and must be encouraged anyhow. In marking system, students run behind each and every mark, and in this race they forget learning and they aim only at scoring. Grading system does not disappoint students. If we look marking system, it is better when the students value their marks and work even harder. In fact, those who score 100 are not counted the same as others, and those who score a little less than them are motivated to score even better. So this topic is extremely full of contradictions actually. So some amount of competition is always necessary among students. It is healthy for a student to deal So however, with the grading system, there is hardly any sense of competition among the students, and those who work hard might sometimes end up with the same grades, offering no incentives to the students. A grade is the overall level of achievement for a course, usually determined by combining the marks of the individual assessment items that make up the course. Therefore, analyzing all the above points and examples, we can better reach to the conclusion that grading system would be a better option for higher education. Over the course of an academic career, an average student will be exposed to a variety of grading systems and procedures. Most familiar of these involves the letter A, where A is usually given a value of 4 and is characterized in words as outstanding or excellent. And letter E is given a value of 0 and is described as unsatisfactory or failing. The grades of A through F are usually derived from some more differentiated quantitative values, such as scores, in which the specific nature of relationships between grade and test score may take a variety of different forms. Variations in the breadth of grading system would seem to have significant educational implications. Therefore, it is clear that the communicative power of grading is ordinarily submerged in their more ordinary use as a means of rating and sorting students for social and institutional purposes. So only when grades are integrated into a coherent teaching and learning strategy, they serve the purpose of providing useful and meaningful feedback. Moving on to MES 102 assignment. Third assignment is: select a topic of your choice from college level and develop 10 frames of program learning material following linear style. Describe the stages you have followed in the development of PLM. So here the answer could be probably in your own choice. Suppose I'm selecting this topic like factors responsible for low learning output of higher education students, right? So as in linear programming, firstly we need to select the topic that we did, and this in itself is the first frame, right? Actually, in linear programming, what happens, the teacher is splitting the entire content in certain small segments called as frames, and these frames need to be solved and attempted by the students itself. After every frame, they get the chance to reach to the next frame automatically if the first frame is answered correctly. Moreover, the correct answer is also available. Therefore, the students to check their own performance, and if it's ought to first prepare and then attempt again the current frame and then move on to the further. You need to take care about some steps like content outline, right? Nextly, you need to take care of the institute's instructional objectives, okay, and also brief up the entry skill, present the materials required for clear understanding of the topic, and then ensure students' participation in the test. Nextly, provide stimulus for the students' response, then proceed ahead, and then gradually moving on to the sequential frames. You need to provide them a stimulus so that they provide the students provide in response the great satisfactory answer, so that they could understand the topic, and in this way you can complete your frame in a linear way.